Hello, my dear acquaintances. This video, if you noticed, got a new camera, looking a little crispy up in here. It's lovely, beautiful. If you haven't seen my last little video, I explained why, not that it matters, but why I've been gone for so long. My videos were kind of sabotaged by a different camera, so go watch that if you want to know what happened to all my videos that I was planning to put out and why they are gone. And hopefully I'm still working on getting them out of the camera. I explained the whole situation on the other video. Please go watch that if you want an explanation. Today we're not going to focus on why my hair looks like this right now. I'll do another video on that, explaining why my hair looks a little different, So I don't think many people have seen this, but if you have, anybody in the Locd community, if you know Monty Locd Journey, I did an interview with her, and I kind of explained on there. In that interview, I did explain a little bit how I was feeling about my hair at the time. So my hair was about down to my hips and top of my butt length. That was that was about 6 years of growth. Yeah, long time. So at that point of my life, at that point of my life, I was just so identified with my hair. Ever since I went natural in high school, I've always identified with my hair. Anytime anybody complimented me, it was always on my hair. So I held a lot of myself with it, to the point where by the time my hair got to that length, I was using my hair as a blanket. And I could feel the weight of emotion in my hair. And I feel like people with naturally curly hair, or not naturally curly hair, but people who really put an emphasis on their hair and have taken care of it and have nurtured it and brought it back to health and have really been working on their hair, y'all understand how your emotions can carry into your hair. And at that point, I was having a lot of negative emotion, not towards my hair but towards myself, and I was relying on my hair to fill the gaps. It didn't feel beautiful at all. I thought my hair was beautiful, but I didn't feel beautiful. And anytime people complimented my hair, I felt like they weren't complimenting me. They were just complimenting a part of me. Like people with big boobs or big butt, I feel like, or have a certain aspect about themselves, maybe green eyes or blue eyes or whatever, or a very unique aspect of themselves, people will compliment that asset or that part of you, but not the whole you. And I felt like people weren't seeing the whole me, or I wasn't seeing the whole me. And my hair literally just felt so heavy all of a sudden. And it wasn't before. When I first did my hair, it wasn't heavy at all. It was fine. But as this emotion kept building and building and building, it just felt so heavy. And so, my scalp was so tender just by existing. Just by my hair existing. And I noticed I started becoming resentful of my hair. I started, I wanted it to just get off of me. I was constantly contemplating, shaving off my head. I was constantly, I just didn't want to deal with my hair. And the root of that, I just didn't want to deal with me. That was the root of the situation. I just didn't want to be me anymore. You know what I mean? I wanted to, well, that version of me. I didn't want to be that version of me. And I felt like if I cut my hair, then nobody wants to watch me anymore, or I'm not me anymore, or I'm not, you know, if I cut my hair, then I won't be beautiful anymore. You know what I mean? That was my fear. And I think I had just got to a breaking point where I was thinking about it so much that I was just like, okay. So I literally got up in the middle of the night and was about to cut my hair and decided, hold on, I think I need to film this. I need to film this moment. So 6 years of growth, I ended up cutting it because I was at a point where I needed to find my own beauty. I had, like, something had to change. I needed to start a new chapter of my life with or without my hair. And I was putting so much energy here that I was not putting it anywhere else. And I think I was to the point where I was completely ignoring my body and completely ignoring everything that I thought was wrong with me. Because I was collecting a lot of, which I still do sometimes, but I was collecting a lot of fluid in my face. I don't know if from all the stress or the negative emotion. And it was to the point where, like, I would go from like a V shape, or like I can see the structure, my cheekbones, to like completely round, puffed up face. And I think that was just like, oh, something's wrong. Something is definitely wrong, because it's constantly happening, and I need to focus on me, and I gotta cut the blanket. I gotta cut the blanket off. So I did, and I started focusing on my body, and I started like really just putting that energy somewhere else. Even to like wash my hair was a freaking chore. Anybody with long hair, you know. Anyone with long and dense hair will know. That stuff is not a joke. My hair takes 3 days to dry. So having long hair on top of that with 3 days to dry, even with blow drying my hair out, and also washing it the way I wash my hair. I don't just put like soap in it. I wash my hair like twice in the shower. And I really dig deep in there. But it was just like, it was to a point where washing my hair was just so much of a chore. And I think that was also where the resentment was coming. I was just like, this is too much. Why do I feel like I'm getting an arm workout just from doing a daily routine? I was like, I'm not really happy about that. So after I cut my hair, so literally right after, I felt like anybody who did like a big chop, or like just like a dramatic cut after a really like shift, like a shift in your life. If you, girls, y'all know what I mean. You know, men too. Y'all know what I mean. Like if you have, like, you just cut your hair after a very long time, or after like a big emotional moment, like, oof, it was like literally like a weight, boom, dropped off. Like a giant weight just fell to the floor. And I was like, wow. And my scalp immediately felt so much better. It felt so much better. It felt like fluffy. It felt like it could breathe. And I felt like I could breathe. And I felt a little like naked, because I was like, I don't have my blanket anymore. My blanket is gone. What am I gonna do? But yeah, it was a magical moment. And the initial thought was, oh, what a relief. Then a few days passed. And I was like, oh, no, it's really gone. No, my hair is gone. 6 years of nurturing chopped right off. In my head, I know I wasn't trying to feel beautiful after the cut. Like, that wasn't my goal. My goal was to put the energy towards me and not towards my hair. But, you know, you had a little back of your mind thought of just like, oh, I want to feel pretty. And maybe if I cut my hair, I want to feel pretty. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll solve all my problems. And it didn't. It just exposed them. So I had to like deal with them head on, and I didn't have my security blanket to, you know, really fix what I thought was wrong with me. So after I started cutting my hair, I started working out and really weightlifting again, because I really like weightlifting. So I started weightlifting again and working out, and it started, my hair was like an afterthought, and that it hadn't been an afterthought in years. And I still wasn't getting compliments. No, I didn't feel really pretty. And yes, I did miss my hair a lot. I started to miss it more at the point that I am in right now, because I finally, it's been how long? It's been about, I think, a month since I cut my hair. So like right now, my hair is here. So I cut it to my shoulders. And then, oh yeah. So my hair is like now grown back to my armpit. Yeah. This is just an extension that I put on, which, like I said, I will explain in another video. I will do a video explaining on how I grow my hair so fast and what I'm doing, and what I'm doing differently this time growing out my hair, because I don't plan on cutting it again, because doing this over again or releasing my ends again is too much work, and I'm not gonna do that. Nope. Not again. Not again. And if I can get those videos off my camera, you will see the process. Not again. And also, as I started getting like my body back together, like I don't really rely on my hair very much to make me feel like I'm worth something. And I think I put way too much worth in my hair. And people, this is to all communities, but I'm really emphasizing on, you know, my community, my black community. Y'all know, I feel like sometimes we can put way too much of our worth in our hair. And if y'all know, y'all know, okay? Agree with me or not, put your own opinions, but I feel like we put way too much of our worth in our hair. And not saying that's like a horrible thing, but it's just like we are so much more than just this. Like, yes, it is a part of us and it's something to be proud of, but it's not all that we are. And maybe I'm just speaking for myself, because that was my worth. My hair was all that I was. And I'm now just exploring what other parts of me, what more can I give? What more am I than just hair? Hello? Anyway, that's rude. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All three, okay? I'm asking a lot from you. You watched it up to here, okay? And I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah. Bye. I could have just gone like this. Oh, nope. You can see everything. I'm exposed. What if I just did like... Now you can't see anything. Oh.